So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good, I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Now you saw there my number's 34 because 9's already taken, so I just had to change my number, but 9 is my number, so.
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the Peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. For the Timberwolves, this is the last game before heading back to Minnesota. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've proven they have a long way to go if they're going to be a competitive team in this league.
And even if they weren't expected to play at a high level this year, I think most people felt they were capable of being better than what they're showing right now.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 2. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, they got beat last time because they were, I thought, very passive. I mean, they really didn't attack the hoop. They settled for outside jumpers, and you can see it when you look at the stat sheet and the free throw differential.
Here is Williams, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And it's Rubio penetrating. He kicks it to Jang, and he gets it to go. Jang's got his first basket.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
And stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Daniels. And there is the potential for a feel-good story here, Clark. No doubt this young man didn't get selected in the draft, but has fought his way onto a team nonetheless.
And Kevin, no telling how far this journey will go, but you have to applaud him for at least making his way into an NBA game, even when things didn't look so good for him.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Williams' shot is off. You talk about Scott Brooks' defensive focus. He played 11 years in the NBA as a 5'11" point guard, Steve. You'd better believe he had some toughness.
Oh, he was nasty. He would pick you up full court. And, you know, there was a great stat about him when he played. He went 5 consecutive seasons where he had more steals than turnovers. So shows you about Scott Brooks.
Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Oklahoma City's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. 6 to shoot. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Durant's got 11 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here is Daniels. The dish to Williams. Releases, and that one's good. Daniels. With his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got to have right now. Westbrook kicks to Jackson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Williams kicks to Daniels. The kick out to Williams. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof.
And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Durant's checked in for Anthony Moore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jackson. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Off the pick. And that one's good. Durant's got 15.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose
he was right in that same category.
Got it. And Doris Burke has some for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, there's no doubting that center Steven Adams came to the league ready to rumble. As Kendrick Perkins put it, he acts like he grew up on the farm chasing hogs. But Adams said it had more to do with growing up playing rugby. He said it was, quote, a combination of that and trying to survive against my brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, he's the youngest of 18 siblings, Kevin.
He doesn't mind taking some licks, Doris. He just keeps coming. Thank you. Here's Daniels, and again it's Minnesota.
Last second shot. Double move leading to the score.
Puts up a prayer. Can't hit. Ooh. Close game as we wrap up.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
Because,
and now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out. Switch here. Jackson's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekic. Anthony Bennett comes in for Thaddeus Young. Muhammad, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Daniels subbed in for Kevin Martin. So on the floor for Minnesota, Daniels in a 2-guard. Bennett is out there with Jang. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Muhammad in at the 3 spot. Clock at 4. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now Westbrook.
oh, look at this. No. I didn't realize it was fourth quarter.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they...
Only got 201 VC. See, the struggle is real. But anyway, let's check if there's any cutscenes after this game. If not, that'll be it for today.
Hey, Rook, good job. For the first time out, you look right at home.
Thanks, man. I just try not to force anything, let the game come to me.
That's what we do. Too bad your big effort was wasted.
Wasted?
Yeah, you got yours, but the team didn't. In this league, W's are all that matters. We got to hit it hard again tomorrow, see what we got to do to string some wins together.
Hey, man, I'm going to do everything in my power to help this team win. Shoot, I'm just on a 10-day contract, so I'm going to work like there's no tomorrow. Because for me, there isn't a tomorrow. I got to get signed.
That's what I like to hear. You keep that attitude, you might have a chance to last in this league.
Sure gonna try.